Hey, Divine Souls, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Pick a Symbol reading, where we're going to take a look at your current reputation, all right? What people think about you, how they feel about you, what they're saying about you, the opportunity that lies in you knowing this information, as well as advice for you, all right? So now in front of you are three symbols of which you can pick from. The first symbol is the sun, the second symbol is the moon, and the third symbol is the star. Now you can pause here to meditate on the symbol that calls to you the most. Once you've decided, the timestamps are provided in the description box down below. You can go ahead and skip to your reading. Otherwise, let's dive into it. Pile number 1. Hi, I hope you're doing well. So you chose the sun as your symbol, all right? So first of all, you give off this energy of vibrancy. You're very vibrant. Your energy is very loud, okay? You have a bright aura around you. Everywhere you go, people notice you because you have that energy of main character type of energy. You have main character type of energy. You have this energy where people notice you. Everywhere you go, people notice you, all right? That's the type of energy you give off. You're very optimistic. You're this type of person who sees the brighter side of life. You're this type of person when people look at you, they just see somebody who's happy, even if you may be going through struggles or whatever the case may be, but when they look at you, they just see somebody like you don't wear your problems. That's the type of energy you give off, all right? You give off this, I'm happy, I'm joyful, I'm bright, I'm energetic. You're very energetic, you're very fiery, you're very, very attractive as well, all right? So that's another thing that could make people notice you, is that you're very attractive, like you have very striking features that make people pay attention to you. That's the type of reputation and energy you give off, all right? Now, people think that you make people insecure. Let me put it that way. You make people insecure because when they see you, they face their own shadow self. Basically, they face the way you're so confident, it makes them feel like they're not confident enough. The way you're so optimistic, it makes them feel like they're not optimistic enough. The way you're so strikingly attractive, it makes them feel like they're not attractive enough. It's like if you were to enter a new work environment and there was somebody there who thought that they were the best in that workspace. When you come in, it's going to stress them. It stresses them. It makes them feel insecure. You make a lot of people feel insecure. You make a lot of people think negatively about themselves because they compare themselves to you, all right? That's not something that you do intentionally. You just who you are. You're authentic. You shine so bright. It makes other people feel like they don't shine as bright as you, especially people who have big egos. People who are materialistic in a sense that they care only about how they look and other people's attention on them. You make them feel really, really insecure. You really make them feel burdened. You make them feel like they're not good enough. You make people feel like, in comparison to you, they are nothing. And then it makes them feel very insecure, very intimidated, very, just feeling like they're not good enough, feeling like they're not worth it, feeling like, like allowing themselves to plunge into this darkness. That is the energy of low vibrational people. So you affect a lot of low vibrational people in a very harsh way, all right? Now, people who are not affected by you in a low vibrational way say really, really good things about you. People speak optimistically about you in a sense that when they talk about you, they say positive things because you are somebody that wants to, spread kindness or spread light wherever you are. You spread so much light that even when people speak about you, they say good things, right? Now, granted, there will be those who think negatively about you and perhaps speak bad about you, but they don't do it freely because your energy is so authentic and real that even if they were to speak evil about you, eventually the truth would come out and they would look like the bad person. So you just make a lot of people insecure, and people say really nice things about you. They speak positively about you. They wish well upon your life. That is the energy that I'm getting here. People wish well, they wish you success, because I feel like you're the type of person who enlightens a lot of people in whatever way you enlighten them, all right? So because you enlighten a lot of people really feel like they shouldn't say, like they feel like, when you do something good for someone and they truly appreciate it, when they speak about you to someone else, they will speak highly of you. That's the type of energy you carry. That is your reputation. Now, for those people who speak badly about you, it's because you bruise their ego. It's because they feel, they wish they were you. They wish that they could carry themselves like you. They feel like they're burdened by life and you make life seem easy in their eyes, all right? Even if you have your own fair share of stress and anxiety and burden burdens in life, you don't wear your problems, like I said. So to other people, it looks like you're just flying through life. It just looks like you're just in this airy energy. Now, a lot of people like how you do things. They like that you pay attention to detail. They like your hard work, your dedication. They like that you're patient. Some of you, the work that you do, a lot of people admire that. They like the work that you do. They think that it's really good, it's really impressive. They feel like, that's the type of energy I'm getting about you. You have quite a good reputation. Now, the thing here is that this information is meant to enlighten you. All right, it's meant to enlighten you so that you know what role you are playing in people's lives, and to delve deeper into it, because you're a light bringer with the Hermit here. Okay, you're meant to enlighten people. As much as that may seem burdensome at some times or some points, where you just feel like your own life is overwhelming, and now you have to be responsible for other people as well. But that's part of your destiny. There's no perfect life, right? There's the good and the bad. All right, so it has to be a balance. So the energy here is that you enlighten people, you allow people to face their own egos. All right, your energy, just you being authentically you. Those people who stress and are anxious about you, and they're insecure when you're around, this allows them to see their own self-limiting beliefs. It allows them to face their shadow. It allows them to face their own creation of difficulty within their life. Even if you don't say anything to them, it makes them see where they are vibrating low. All right, and for others who you speak to, who you enlighten, they get enlightened by the information that you have, by the way you carry yourself, by the things that you do, by your work ethic, because I feel like your work ethic is very impressive, and a lot of people admire that. Some of them, it might not be your work ethic. It might just be how you do things, how you work, how you put things together. You are that type of person who just brings alignment. Where there is chaos, you have this energy of bringing an alignment. Where there is darkness, you have this energy of bringing light. Where there is this energy of sadness and depression, you have this energy of bringing light and optimism and positivity. All right, so you have quite a good reputation, and that is part of your destiny, that is part of your journey. So your advice is that you need to keep moving forward. Do not let your insecurities, I know sometimes you'll be insecure and feel like people don't know this about me, or whatever the case may be, and have your own problems that you're dealing with, your own self-limiting beliefs, your own shadows to work through. However, if you can just focus and know that you're meant to enlighten people, and to enlighten people, you have to walk through that enlightenment as well. So that's why you'll go through certain challenges, you'll go through certain difficulties, so that you can teach what you understand, so that you can enlighten where you've been. All right, your life's journey is an inspiration to people in ways that you don't even know. All right, so you need to just keep focusing, moving forward. I feel like there's something exciting coming into your life. Just keep moving forward. I see success coming into your life. All right, I see that within your career you've been working hard, putting in your hard work, your dedication, your effort. It's been very stressful. You've been feeling burdened. It's been very lonely and difficult journey. However, I do see that you're going to gain a breakthrough. You're going to get success, and that's the energy that I'm getting here about you, pile one. So keep shining your light. Do not allow the circumstances, the difficulties, the challenges dim your light. All right, just keep pursuing what you're pursuing. Keep speaking your truth, being authentic to who you are, working towards your dreams, your goals, your visions, because you are in alignment. You enlighten people because you are enlightened. All right, so that is the energy I'm getting here for you, pile one. You have quite a good reputation. It's in alignment with the sun energy that you chose, because really it is a very vibrant energy. All right, so I do hope that this reading does provide you with some insight and a bit of clarity into how people perceive you and who you are in society. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time and energy. Good luck with everything, and I'm sending you lots of love. Ciao. Pile 2, hi, I hope you're doing well. So you chose the moon as your symbol, all right? So the energy you give off is that you're very mysterious, you're very secretive. Not a lot of people know a lot about you. You are very protective over your boundaries. It's like you don't like having a lot of people around you. All right, so there's just this energy with the moon, right, that you're very psychic as well, you're very intuitive as well. That's the energy that you're giving off, that's the vibe that you're giving off. So you may be in some sort of spiritual practices, or spiritual, something to do with spirituality, something to do with the metaphysics, something to do with, perhaps you could be an astrologer, you could be a tarot reader, you could be a priest, you could be a priestess, you could be somebody who is dabbling or who is engaging in the hidden, the spiritual stuff, like I said, right? That's the energy I'm getting here. Some of you could be shaman, healers type of energy. So to people, it's like you have secret information, hidden knowledge, you're very mysterious. It's like you're very protective over your boundaries as well. You don't let a lot of people know about you. Some of you could be somebody who is in hermit mode. You could spend a lot of your time in isolation or away from a lot of people, and a lot of people are confused by you because they don't know what to think about you. They don't have enough information about you to know a lot about you. So it's like a lot of people don't see you, they don't know you, they know what you show them, and that's all right? That is the energy that you're giving off, especially having the Two of Swords. People are confused about you, they ask questions about you, they wonder about you, they're curious about you. However, they have this lack of clarity, this lack of insight with regards to who you are. Some people feel like you know things that they don't know how you know, but you know things. Like you could be a seer, some of you, all right? So like your energy obviously it's giving off a mysterious spiritual person. That's the energy that you're giving off. People feel like, some of you, like I said, with the Hierophant, the Hierophant represents the priest, right? So you could be a priest, you could be somebody you could be a spiritual teacher of some sort, you could be a spiritual leader of some sort. So your reputation is that people only say, or people only know what they know about you. Like they know about you, your spiritual path, because maybe, for example, let's say you're a priest. Obviously, the way you dress like a priest. If you are a traditional healer, obviously the way you dress like a traditional healer. If you are a spiritual teacher, they know that because you teach spirituality. If you're an astrologer, a tarot reader, metaphysics, teachers, whatever you're doing that is in the spiritual realm, people know it because it is something that you may be doing as a career, or it may be something that you're allowing people to know about you. But a lot of information, like what you think about, who you are personally, like they don't know you. The fun side of you, only a few people know about it. The part of you, like your sense of humor, right? That's not something everybody knows, all right? That's something that only a few people in your circle gets to experience, because those are the people that you trust enough to open up to. All right, so people say that you're judgmental. That's how they feel about you. They say that you're very judgmental, with the judgment being here because obviously being a spiritual person, you may be doing a lot of things to remain high vibrational, to stay in alignment, and they may feel like you judge them for not being in that position that you are. Some of you just like, it's like you're judgmental because you don't want people in your circle, so they feel rejected by you. And obviously from your point of view, it could be that you feel like you don't want to have a lot of people, maybe because you're a loner, or because you just feel whatever you're feeling. However, to people, you come across as judgmental because there are people who want to be in your circle. However, you don't want them in your circle, and that could make them feel like you think you're better than them, you think you're higher than them, you think whatever the case may be. And that's because you may be judgmental in a way. You may be judgmental in a way that because you're trying so hard to remain high vibrational, you judge people and you feel like maybe they may lower your vibration, in one way, shape, or form. So you may be in a way judgmental. They also say that you are a person who, I feel like your energy, if you have a reviving energy about you, whenever there's somebody who comes into your circle, it's like something is revived in them. It's like a new sense of life. You touch people's lives in a very profound way. Whoever is in your life, their life changes, and it changes in a positive way. All right, it changes in a way where they feel more alive than they were when you were out of their life. And some of the people who could say that you're judgmental are mostly the people that you've blocked out of your life, who have had interactions with you, who have had a chance to be in your life. All right, and you cut them out, perhaps whatever reasons you cut them out for. And right now they may feel like, or say that you're judgmental because you cut them out, and now they don't have that supply that they used to get from you when they were in your life. All right, so that is the energy. You are very highly favored as well. People like that you're very confident. They like that you're very brave. Like, it takes a brave person to not care what people say about them and to continue living their life the way they see fit. It takes a brave person to not follow the crowd just to be part of a community, but to stand firm for what they believe in, regardless, even if they stand alone. It takes a brave person to be the type of person that you are. And I feel like that's one of the traits a lot of people like about you, is that you're very brave, you're very confident, and they know that you have your dark side of your own, but you're able to tame it. They admire that about you, you know. Everybody has a yin and yang energy within them, masculine and feminine, light and dark, opposite polarities within them, right? And a lot of people struggle with the low vibrational energy because we are in a low vibrational environment, earth, right? Which is about physicality, which is about what you see. You'll struggle with a lot of addictions, a lot of things that ground you and hold you back from spiritual elevation in this world. So you are somebody who knows how to tame the beast inside of you. You know, let's say, for example, you have overcome a lot of addictions because of maybe some of the people that say that you're judgmental are people that were in your life. Maybe at some point in your life you used to indulge in earthly things, a lot of them, whatever the case may be, and you've overcome those. You may have had certain addictions, and there are people who knew about your addictions and they realized that you overcame those addictions, so they like that about you. They admire the fact that you can conquer your own demons, you can overcome and overpower your own demons, and that's something that's very admirable. All right, now you need to continue shining your light. Even if people don't like it, you need to keep being confident in yourself, even if people feel like, you know, you are whatever you are. But there's also this energy to loosen up a bit. All right, to not be so judgmental, to not, nobody is gonna be perfect enough for you, nobody's gonna be the right size. All right, there's always a darkness in everyone, even within you. All right, so don't isolate yourself so much. Take a risk. There are certain relationships that are worth taking a risk on, even if they're not perfect, but they are worth it. All right, that's the energy that I'm getting, that there are certain people who are going to come into your life and they may stay in your life for a very long time. All right, they're going to come back. Like, there's just this energy that there are people, not necessarily people from your previous, like people you've known before. These could be people from your past lives, right, that are going to start coming into your life. Okay, and these people you have a spiritual connection with, a deep spiritual connection with. All right, they're going to come into your life. So do not let your ego and pride stand in the way of you having new relationships because you are judgmental or you don't trust people. Take risks a little bit. You know, not everything is supposed to be law and order, not everything is supposed to be perfect, and not everything is supposed to make sense all the time. You know, sometimes you need to take a risk a little bit. You know, I think I need that advice for myself as well. You know, you need to take a risk and, you know, interact with new people, get yourself into new relationships. You know, don't have to always be overprotective over yourself. Trust your intuition, yes. Trust the vibes that you get, yes. But if you feel called and aligned to a particular individual or certain groups of people, do not fear going out and just having fun, because the Queen of Wands is just the queen that likes having fun, that likes, you know, enjoying life, that's, you know, enjoys having good vibes and having a sense of humor and just being out there and enjoying life and, you know, interacting with people. You know, the Queen of Wands is really a person who isolates themselves, is really a person who holds themselves back. Fire signs like being around people, they like being social. Most fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, they like, you know, being out, you know, being with people, interacting with different people, meeting new people. You know, that's the energy I'm getting here. So allow yourself once in a while to be in that energy where you just take a risk and be around people and get to know new people. Not everybody's gonna do what the people that you've blocked out of your life are going to do. All right, you've grown, you've matured, and it shows even in your energy. All right, so that is the reading I see here for you, pile number 2. I do hope that it brings the clarity that you're looking for. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Good luck with everything, and I'm sending you lots of love. Ciao. Pile number 3. Hi, I hope you're doing well. So you chose the star as your symbol, and look at that, we have the star in your reading. So you're somebody that's very well known, or you have a very wide reputation. All right, you're somebody that a lot of people know about, a lot of people admire, a lot of people look up to, because you embody that star quality. Now, you also may be very wealthy or have a lot of abundance. You come across as very confident, you have a lot of material possessions, so you could be like a literal star, somebody who like a lot of people know about, and you're accumulating a lot of material possessions and wealth through your star quality, through the work that you do that's making you famous. Some of you, that's the energy that you're going to embody already. It could be something that people already see in you, even if maybe you haven't reached that level where you feel like you're famous or you have a lot of money or a lot of material positions. It could be that you are moving into that energy, all right? Especially having that chariot being there with which means success, right? Which means growth. So you're somebody that has a reputation of a superstar, basically, because choosing the star and the star coming out in your reading, that is just a doubling on that energy. So you could be like some sort of superstar, or that's the energy that you could be moving into. And a lot of people can see that in you. They can see that you're a superstar. A lot of people feel like you're very gifted, all right? So you could be dabbling in many different things, or you could be expressing many talents, many gifts. You're very creative, all right? And a lot of people admire that about you. You are somebody who has a lot of suitors as well. There are a lot of people who are interested in being in a relationship with you. That's the energy that I'm getting. But you also cause a lot of excuse me, you also cause a lot of confusion, all right? Because we have here two queens, which is the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So you could have this energy where maybe on stage you're a different person, and off stage you're a different person. Whatever your stage is, it could be social media, your stage could be your workspace, your stage could be whatever it is that you do that is making you famous. Wherever you're doing that at is your stage. So you could be a different person on stage, and you could be a different person off stage, and that may cause confusion when it comes to people, because they don't know who really it is that they are interested in. Is it the person that you express yourself as the star, or is it the person that is secretive and is different from the person who's on the stage? Because on stage you're very sexy, you're very attractive, you're very passionate, you're very driven, you're very ambitious, you are all these things that is like, those qualities are within you as well. However, when you are on stage, you embody the energy of fire, which could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somebody who is seen, somebody who stands out, somebody who is a very attractive, somebody who a lot of people are notice. Whenever you're in the room, people notice you. However, off stage or in your internal environment, you're very empathetic, you're very nurturing, you're very sensitive, you're very psychic, you're very secretive, all right? So that's the energy that they don't know who's who, whether it's two people in one, or whether it's an act, or whatever the case may be. However, you may cause a lot of confusion within people, okay? So there's this energy about you which is a mystery, but it's also an energy about you which is very clear and evident. You also have very healing energy about you, all right? That's why people are very attracted to you, because that's the energy I'm getting here. A lot of people are very attracted to how you look, all right? So you could be like your features stand out. You could be somebody that's visibly attractive. Like if people were to ask there's certain people, and people ask, is this person attractive, they would be like, yeah, beauty is subjective, whatever the case may be. However, when it comes to you, majority would find you attractive. Majority of people would like, you're a normal attractive person, not like normal, but somebody that a lot of people would find attractive. Is not just about beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, but your attractiveness is like a lot of people see it, a lot of people admire it, and it cause jealousy amongst the people who are the same gender as you, because you are so attractive. It may make them feel very envious of your attractiveness, all right? Now, people think that you're very youthful. I feel like another thing that causes confusion is the fact that you may be an older age or a certain age, however you have this youthful energy about you. Some of you could be young but very mature for your age. So there's something about a youthfulness about you, but also a maturity about you that makes people confused. How is this such a young person so wise, or how is such an old person so youthful, so energetic, so vibrant? So that is the energy that people talk about you. Some people could think that sometimes you're childish and impulsive, and maybe you are, because sometimes that's how you act, sometimes that's how you are, sometimes that's what makes you feel young and alive, being childish and impulsive and following your instincts instead of overthinking things. And that's the energy I'm getting. People say that you're very optimistic as well. They say you're somebody who is very, who sees the brighter side of life. You know, you are similar to pile one in a way, all right, because you embody almost the same qualities as pile one, all right. So that's the energy I'm getting here within the page of wands, that the page of wands sees the brighter side of life. The page of wands is always excited, always ready for a new adventure, always ready to move on to the next thing, all right. That is the energy that you embody. That's how people think about you, how people see you, all right. Now they like the fact that you're nurturing, they like the fact that you're sensitive, they like the fact that you're empathetic, they like this motherly, excuse me, if you are a masculine, this could be the feminine energy that you embody, right? Which is very nurturing, very humble, perhaps secretive, but you're very overall, I feel like you're very empathetic and people feel safe in your energy, all right? That is what I'm getting here, all right? So you're somebody that embodies a lot of qualities that are great, that people admire, all right? You're somebody that dresses well as well. I feel like people like your aesthetics, they like how you dress, how you do your hair, how you do your, how you do the shoes that you wear, whatever the case may be. They like that about you. You're very creative and people like how you are creative, all right. So you need to know that you're a trailblazer, all right. Being the star is somebody obviously that stands out. It's somebody that may come with new trends, so you may be somebody that's very trendy as well, all right. So you need to know that you're meant to inspire people, whatever it is that you do that inspires people, whether it's your work, whether it's just you being yourself, whether it's how you interact with people, whether it's how you build, whatever the case may be, whether it's how you are in relationships. You are meant to be a trailblazer. You are meant to inspire people. Your success comes through you being authentically yourself, expressing yourself authentically, remembering that you're a star, allowing yourself to shine as brightly as you desire to, as brightly as you can, regardless of the jealousy and envy and whatever the case may be that people are, the shade that they may throw at you. You need to know that you're a star, all right? So overall, your reading is not that intense because it's very clear and straightforward. You're a star. Keep being a star. Show up as a star. Dress like a star. Behave like a star. Even if maybe when you're alone or in your private environment, you could be this person who is the Queen of Cups, who now lays back and just feels your emotions and feels your feels, and be whatever energy that you're in when you are in your own space. Allow yourself that freedom, all right? Even if people can be like you're two people or you're two-faced or you're confusing, just allow yourself to be, because you can't be exactly the same person on stage for thousands of people that you don't know, that you don't have a connection with, and be the exact same person for the person that is your partner or your child, somebody who has an intimate relationship with you. You need to know that obviously you will have to be different people in different environments, because you can't be a person that you are in your intimate environment and be exactly the same for thousands of strangers that don't know your name or don't know how you feel or don't know what you need in your life. You obviously have to show up as a star, all right? So that is the energy that I'm getting here. Continue healing. I feel like there's a deep healing that is happening within your finances, all right? So if you've been confused about your financial growth, you know that you're meant to go through a certain path, or you know you're meant to get recognition, and you know you're meant to gain a lot of abundance. However, maybe you may be feeling like it's not happening. A wish of yours is going to be fulfilled. The star card being here is speaking about a wish of yours being fulfilled. Now you're a very gifted person, and I feel like your financial growth is going to come through obviously many of your gifts or one of your gifts. But I feel like there's something regarding money, a windfall of money coming in for you that's going to fulfill a lot of your dreams, all right? So that is the reading that I get for you, pile number 3. I do hope that it brings the clarity that you're looking for. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Good luck with everything, and I'm sending you lots of love. Ciao.